I noticed that he was not in his stand and his car's still parked here. He's hunting our neighbors. I think he shot something and the booger ain't answering my calls.
It broke my arrow.
What you do?
It broke my arrow.
I cannot say I've ever seen that.
So it was like this. It was like this, and it was slightly quartering too. When I shot, it went like that.
And right in her face.
Went right in her face. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
So, he shot one. And I don't know if you saw in that clip. Basically what happened is it was quartering towards, he shot, and right as he shot, the deer turned towards him and he nailed it right in the head. That's impressive.
I don't even know how would I start a story like this? I don't even know. That's the most wildest story ever. So if you want to know how to not waste any meat and get a cool doe skull mount, just follow me. You want to get yourself a deer. Next, you want the deer to be about 30 yards, standing a little quartering too. Next, you want to pull the trigger and shoot the deer. But before the arrow hits the deer, you want the deer to swing its head around right in front of the vitals, so that when it's about to hit a perfect shot right behind the shoulder, it hits it square in the head. Example A. Look at that. Look at that nice little
It's got a holy head.
Chauncey Jones. So yes, if you want to know how to not waste meat, accidentally shoot it in the head.
Somebody shot me in the head!
When it was going to be a perfect shot. All right, so basically what happened is what I just said. The deer was standing a little bit quartering too, and right when I shot, for whatever reason, it whipped its head towards me to do a 360 to run away. So when it whipped its head was right behind the shoulder, and the arrow, say the arrow was going here, and that's the shoulder, or right behind the shoulder there, like the perfect spot right where you want to hit it. Its head came like this and whipped around like that because it's turning this way. If this makes any sense. So anyway, I shot the deer in the head. I got a 2-for-1 deal here. I got a doe I got a 3-for-1 deal. I got a doe, first of all. Been grinding hard since like 2 years ago to get that. I got a doe that has no meat loss, all right? Number 2. And something that you can almost never say is a cool doe skull mount.
That is
going
to be pretty cool to see.
And it was humane. For those of you who may not say it's humane, first of all, it's not like I tried to shoot it in the head on purpose, all right?
Stuff happens.
Second of all, yeah, stuff happens. You would be... This is not the worst thing that's ever happened to a hunter.
It could be worse, American.
All right. Second of all, it went into its throat, so it died fairly quickly. All right. It died the same amount of time that it would have died if I were to double lung it, and no meat loss and cool skull. So don't pop. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Oh, that's a liver or kidney or something. It's a good thing I'm not a surgeon. What is that? There's another tube. The back end of the... How about we just hook the deer up, and then you can string it up, and then I'll take a bucket of guts down there.
We don't use hoists. We just use a tractor.
When the arrow went through here, it came out the back of the neck right here. So it was too dark to see this because it was still shooting light, but it was like 30 yards, and it was trees, so it's hard to see. But it came out, and I think it whipped its head around and stabbed itself. Now, this is a little bigger than it's supposed to be because I cut it open because I thought my broadhead would be in there.
Whoa.
But it was about like that. Don't mind that. But there was a thing there. So I thought, I don't actually know because I shot it on this side. There's a wound on this side. So I'm pretty sure, because, it came out the back of the neck here. You can see that.
Yeah.
There's a hole there.
Yeah. So did you find your broadhead or no?
I think it whipped its head around and stabbed itself.
So no broadhead.
No, I didn't find my broadhead. I think it broke off because it was sticking out the neck.
So it's in the
and
woods.
When it went like that, the neck bones would have. So yeah, it's in the woods somewhere.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of goofy looking. You left the head on.
Yeah, I know, because I started doing surgery then And I also don't have a bone saw. So.
True.
So the battle rages on between Verlander